This is a family business. I'm proud to have been in Stravely for 34 years.
When Christy went working for himself, he used to be going around to other stone places, other stone cutters, doing carving crosses and what have you. And we get, by post, most people used to write in to have pictures brought to them to see about getting a headstone. And I used to go with my book and bring the children would be with me, and they'd be very good, they were good children, and I'd go in and do my business and bring the get the order for the headstone. Christy and whoever was working here at the time would go and erect the headstone, and I'd go back then to the lady's house or gentleman, whichever the case was, and bring them to the cemetery and see the headstone, and they'd pay me for it, and everything was lovely. And I'd done that every other week
For years. Yeah.
for years at the start of the business.
Hiya, Christy.
How are you doing?
Christy, this is the last piece of work you carved before you did your elbow in.
Yeah, this is the last two crosses I did before I had elbow replacement. One's a marble limestone, one's a limestone cross, and the other's a marble cross. And hopefully it won't be the last.
Yeah.
But just in case, I took the photographs anyway.
Feely Stone, I was involved in sales there for about 10 years before I came to McKeown Stone. Then I would have met Christy, I'd say 30 years ago. He was carving Celtic crosses, what she's still doing. Like, I mean, he's probably the best carver in the country. Like, he's still working in the same shed outside where he worked 30 years ago, making the Celtic cross. Like, they have to be done by hand because there's no machine as such will be able to do them properly. I mean, people want hand carved Celtic cross. That's the whole idea. They want them hand carved, personally made to their own design, like, and Christy can do that. I suppose it's a family run business, and they all, I mean, as you can see, Christy's a very modest man and has been, and which is great to see. I'd say Christy probably doesn't realise the skill he has himself, you know, but as I say, his reputation is well known and very much respected in the stone business.
You'd put him up there as the best, would you?
I certainly would, yeah, without a doubt. He's the best, as far as I'm concerned, and he's the best stone carver I've seen.
Oh, I suppose that. You can think of it. You're thinking, hear mine work. I feel I can hear, see it. I feel it working.
Yeah.
You're going to say it. What was it?
Is there 34 years in Stravely, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all our life in
We
Stratford.
live in Stratford, both from Stratford.
Both from
Yeah.
Stratford.
Yeah. But you were saying you got a chance a few years ago, maybe to.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
when we got married first,
Yeah.
40 years.
a grand aunt of Christy's
Yeah. What?
invited us over to
Florida.
Florida to start a new life there.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
We declined.
We
no,
declined, but we had the chance to go there.
We had that chance, but
We didn't take it.
you'd often wonder how things would have turned out, how different it would have been.
I think we were happier
Yeah.
better where we stayed.
We're happy here. But you'd often wonder, wouldn't you?
Did you think seriously about it, or?
No,
No.
we didn't give it much thought at all. And we're four in family now here, and we're
But we'd no family that time.
No.
We're just married.
yeah.
But we didn't really give it serious. But I often thought, you would often wonder
Yeah.
how
If you had it taken.
life
Yeah.
would have been had you taken it. It's totally different probably, you know. Well, it would have been a different life. Florida's a warm country, full of tornadoes, of course.
But all the family all was circled around work throughout the years too.
Oh yeah.
The children.
Yeah, the
all-
children,
they all
you see,
did their parts.
I remember I done a fireplace, so you've seen it, so.
Yeah, inside.
But I remember, but Darren was very little lad,
Yeah,
and he had a little plastic wheelbarrow, and he wheeled in the stones.
the
for that.
little small
The small
stones,
stones,
yeah.
he wheeled them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
And
I
Shirley
remember
and
that.
and
And
they
they
all
would have done the
their-
little bits, you know.
all helped out. We never
And
did
would be
anything.
grand in the garden when she was a child.
Mm.
She was always planting this and planting that. You know, she'd always help me.
He's the boss.
Well, as you heard from her, she is, or probably thinks she is, wasn't it? But like, mainly you see out there in the garden, I used to do but the mule work.
Yeah.
Derry do
The spade
the planting and so forth. But that was the dig here.
Between us, we done it all.
We did.
That's the
But-
same with the business.
Yeah,
Yes.
same with the business.
All the year for the
All the
last-
years. Everything was equal here.
So Christy, can you just tell me about some of the tools you tried that you have here in front of us?
Yes, those tools are tungsten carbide tip tools. They're different shapes for different jobs that we do. And those ones here are handmade tools. They're made for specialised jobs that with tools that you can't buy.
Yeah.
And they're made here in our own forge.
You have a forge here.
And that tool is made for doing the grooves there in that part. No, I don't think I've ever seen anything supernatural or ghosts or anything like that, but I suppose I did often get a laugh out of working in the cemetery. Local cemetery up here would have been, years ago, would have been overgrown and full of trees and bushes. Well, I was working up near the old vault, and at that time you couldn't lift it by hand. You hear the click, clickety click, click, click of the hammer on the tool, you see. But I've seen 3 or 4 young lads. Now, the young lads then, they're grown up men now. I won't mention any names. Embarrassing, you know. But I went up to the top of the wall and started to moan, making a moaning noise.
Yeah.
And I seen them looking around and took off pretty sharp. And I said they did tell a ghost story when they got home. But other than that, I never seen anything I couldn't explain.
Someday then, Christy, if somebody had to do a headstone for you, was there anything special you'd like put on it?
Not really, no. I'd probably, I'd like it to be Irish though. You're probably a Celtic cross. And because I prefer to have an Irish stone, because most of the stones today are in granite, of various colours. And all the colour granite's imported, except with the exception of a small bit from Galway and a bit from Wicklow. But other than that, it's all imported. And really, even if they're making granite, it should be made here in Ireland. You'd be saving a lot of jobs and gaining a lot of jobs, and you'd be keeping the trade alive.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row, off from Mary's way.